in the depths of the forest, where the trees rise majestically as if telling tales of eternity, and where the branches intertwine and embrace the shadows, lives the badger, a small creature unlike any other. With its body covered in thick fur, and despite its short stature, it possesses an irresistible strength and desire when it comes to its greatest love: honey. Yet here lies the dilemma. The badger does not have sharp eyesight. It is not easy for it to find beehives amidst the complexity of the forest and its tangled paths. However, nature does not leave a creature without a means. It was granted an extraordinary sense of hearing, and more importantly, a greater blessing: a loyal friend, the bird Soared. That small bird, which at first glance seems of little importance, carries a special secret. It shares with the badger one thing: a love for wax, the wax that surrounds the honey, the bird's delightful sustenance. But Soared cannot reach it alone. It knows that the badger is the key to the journey, and that in cooperation lies the secret of success. Soared begins its day as usual, flying through the forest skies, releasing a distinctive whistle as if singing a song understood only by the badger. Its song is not just a random chirp, it is a code, a language calling the badger, who immediately understands that its friend has special information. The badger lifts its head, listens intently with the extraordinary hearing bestowed upon it, and then moves. The badger carves its path, guided by Soared's song from above, leading it toward the destination. The journey isn't always short. Sometimes they face difficult terrains, thorn-covered hills, and even streams. Yet their trust ensures a safe journey. Finally, the badger reaches its goal, a beehive. Here the badger begins its courageous mission. It attacks without hesitation. Its thick fur protects it from bee stings, yet it hardly notices the pain. All it desires is its favorite taste: the golden honey dripping from the hive. The badger takes what it can, filling its belly to its heart's content, completing today's part in their harmonious collaboration. But the badger does not realize that as it returns, small pieces of wax clinging to the honey fall here and there, as if gifting the earth pieces of this precious treasure. And as the badger relishes its fruit, Soared follows the scattered honey trail. Here the bird receives its greatest reward. There is nothing in the world it loves more than wax, that sustenance designed by nature especially for it. Thus the scene is complete. The badger got what it wanted, and Soared too found its share without the slightest dispute. A relationship built on complementarity, on mutual giving. No one tries to take more than they need. No selfishness, no conflict, just pure cooperation by innate nature. But why don't we humans learn from this simple scene in the forest? Why has selfishness killed us? Why do we always imagine that success lies in taking everything for ourselves? Are we not the ones who should understand that each of us possesses something the other lacks? Oh, humans, consider this lesson from the badger and Soared. In the depths of the forest, among the small creatures without reason, there lies a lesson far greater and wiser than many of human actions. A lesson that teaches us that when God created us, He did not make us all the same. He made us different to complement each other, to fulfill each other's needs, to work in harmony. Survival of the fittest? No. Survival belongs to those who love and believe in the idea of cooperation. When we join hands, when each of us works for the group's benefit as much as our own, then and only then do we achieve miracles. Just as the badger and Soared were a living example of complementarity in nature, we can be the greatest example of this complementarity if we return to our original nature. O humankind, be as God intended you to be.